Welcome to the final conference of the Food and Business Research Program. It's aimed at addressing persistent food security challenges in low and middle income countries. The main theme of the conference is scaling insights for sustainable food systems.
Talking to the scientists, to the researchers, we discovered that the projects were much more driven indeed by local demands and very well embedded in the local context.
Maybe in 5 or 10 years we can see the overall richdom of what these 75 projects have achieved.
We often think about scaling as just so much reaching large numbers. The process of scaling is what is so complex. But I think also what I'm learning here is that context matters so much and why it is so important.
Now time for maybe the most important element of today's conference.
We need to think more broadly about also some other approaches to power and politics. If we're to make our local projects count, and if we're to help them add up to bigger transformations.
We should not forget that this is about food.
The perspective for research, I think it's nice to be engaged with solutions, but you also have to be very precise about what you consider the function of science to be in that engagement.
What is the overall result of the program?
It aimed to move the programming out of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and it aimed to pull the research out of the research institutions itself into much broader multi-stakeholder processes that we see happening now.
In the first few years we talked about impact, but later we realized, well, a project, they deliver output and they can deliver some outcome, but not the impact, because that takes at least more than 10 years.
Now it's time for the best idea to turn research results into practical and positive impact.
Lestari.
I would like to make my dream come true to serve the community.
On behalf of NWO-WOTRO and the Food and Business Knowledge Platform, I would like to thank you all for joining us online from all over the world. Thank you so much. And until we meet again, stay safe.